As Tinubu, Osinbajo allegedly informed Buhari of the ambition, who will get the president's backing. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Ahead of the presidential primary of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC this year, some political figures who have been reported to have been trusted in the presidential ticket of a party have begun informing President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the leader of the party, about the intentions to run for the president in 2023. Well, let me say this, I do not think he's going to be backing any of them, because if he does so, he's going to be causing a rift. He might carefully say, you know what, you can just consult and keep doing what you're doing. There's no harm in, coming out to run for the presidency. Yes, sincerely, a whole lot of people will be asking this question: who is going to endorse? Whether I endorse someone, whether I endorse someone or he does not endorse someone, at the end of the day, what happened is that he cannot. He's not the one to make the decision. He's not the one to make the decision. At the end of the day, Nigerians still have their decision to make. So whether 10 people comes out and 20 people or 200 people comes out and say we are endorsing this person, that is not an election. The ball will still fall back to the court of the Nigerians, and at the end of the day, everything is now going to be left for us to decide. And of course, we're trusting that we're going to be able to make the right decision after everything. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. Record that some days ago were reports by the People's Gazette claims Vice President Prof. Yemi Osinbajo has notified the president about his intentions to run for president. Also, reports by The Guardian today claim the national leader of the APC and former Lagos State Governor, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has told the president about his aspirations to become president. Both Tinubu and Osinbajo have not officially declared their intentions to run for president in 2023. However, speculations have continued to link them to the number one seat in the country. In the two reports where both men allegedly informed the president about their ambitions, there was no clear message from the president committing to endorse any of them. Who will get the president's endorsement between Tinubu and Osinbajo? It is expected that the president will eventually endorse a candidate that may become the presidential candidate of the APC. However, the president has chosen to remain coy over the matter. In his interview with Channels TV recently, the president reportedly admitted that he has a secret candidate whom he would like to succeed him, but he will not reveal the identity of a person, so he will not be eliminated. In my opinion, I think the president will continue to keep his cards close to his chest about the issue of his identity of a successor. It is clear he does not want to create a crisis in his party. That is why he has chosen to remain coy over the choice of a successor. Nigerians are likely going to find out who the president will endorse during the presidential primary of the APC. Well. What do we have here? At the end of the day, what is actually going to happen would be that no matter who he endorses or not, the person is not going to emerge except we vote for that person. And I want to believe and understand that Nigerians are no longer in the phase of, let us just pick this person. After all, just election. It is not just election. No. It is something that will determine your growth, your business growth, your career advancement in the coming generations to come. Person is going to be spending 8 years in seats, so we will not want to waste it at all. We will not want to waste it one bit. about this particular issue. So it is now left for us Nigerians to ensure that we pick the right candidate. They'll pick the right candidate that will not just be somebody who is popular or somebody who is a party person. Oh, because the APC, they're ruling now, let's pick the PDP or pick somebody else. No. We're going to ensure we pick the candidate that is competent for Nigerians, that is good for Nigerians and not for some part. Because some people now, they are ready to pick someone who they believe tomorrow, when they call upon the person will answer. But meanwhile, while they are going to be doing this, they should know and bear in mind that it is actually more better, or it's actually more better, yes, when you come out and you vote for someone who will make Nigeria better, because by then you will not. There are certain things you will not have to do. There are certain things you will not have to stay. Okay. We have heard from Tinubu about his presidential ambition publicly, but have not heard from Osinbajo publicly except rumors. So they are not the same. So how publicly do you want Tinubu to declare? Some Tinubians are around. Osinbajo is a person that the president can trust more than Tinubu.
And one thing again, with all these people, how are Nigerians sure that these guys will do better? They are of same. Rub my back, I rub my back. There are conditions. But unfortunately, when Buhari was to come in, these guys supported him, but there was no written agreement. And that is why there's this kind of back and forth. Oh, Buhari will support. Oh, Buhari will not support. He's going to disappoint and this and this and that. And Tinubu is trying to please him, trying to go the other route. I could remember Tanko Yakasai, the other statesman from the north, that Tinubu shouldn't have merged with Buhari because the northerners will have upper hand, and which is playing out. They did it, on a gentleman agreement, but see what is happening. But for either of them to come in now, either Tinubu or Osinbajo, there must be a well-written agreement. There must be an agreement that it must, even if they are not going to write it, they have to specify it before we can support you. But unfortunately, reverse was the case. These guys were not smart. They will tell you, oh, this Tinubu is very, very smart. Forget it. So now they have the yam and the knife with them, the northerners, and they will decide what and who they are going to support.